Hey guys, it's Tony here, and this video is for all y'all going back to college. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips that I have taught myself to not be broke in college. Step number 1 is get a job. Get a job. This one is self-explanatory. Now, even just 20 hours a week at $10 an hour is more than enough to cover basic living expenses, such as food, water, hygienic products, stuff like that, while you're living on campus. If you don't know how you're gonna work around school, you can go to your employer, send them your school schedule, and have them work out a schedule that works best for you. They're the adults, they're the corporation, they can do this for you. Now, it's not what you ask, it's how you ask it, so obviously be polite about it. Step number 2 is only go out to eat once a week. Now, when I first started college, I was going out to lunch every single day, I was going out almost every weekend, and I'd be the one taking the check for my friend group because I just wanted to be the nice guy when I wasn't really making enough. First off, if you can't take the check for the whole group, don't take the check for the whole group. Second of all, you're not gonna miss out on a ton if you only go out to eat once a week. Now, let's say you go out to eat on a Thursday and your friends ask you to hang out with them and go out again on Friday. It is okay to say no. Honestly, they're probably gonna respect you even more if you say no to the fact that you're trying to save money or budget more. Step number 3 is a big one, and I might step on some toes with this or offend some people, but honestly, I don't care because this is really important. Step number 3, stop buying coffee. Stop going to Starbucks, stop going to local coffee shops. Now, I'm a big coffee fanatic, and I'm not saying don't ever go to Starbucks or don't ever support your local coffee shop. No, the occasional Starbucks, the occasional local coffee shop is not bad, but when you start going there every single day, 5 days a week, that's when it starts to get pricey. See, the average American spends around $25 a week, that's $5 a day, 5 days a week, on coffee. That is $100 a month. Multiply that by a year, that is $1,200 per year. That's emergency fund money. That's insane. But Tony, I love coffee. I can't live without coffee. Here's what you do. Take the money that you would spend on coffee, save it, and use it to buy an espresso machine and a coffee maker. Then, on top of that, Google your favorite Starbucks drink and the ingredients, and YouTube how to make it. Buy all the ingredients, take the extra time in the morning to make the drink yourself. That way, instead of spending $5 on a cup of coffee, each cup that you make for yourself would probably cost you anywhere from 10 to 15 cents. That is saving you a crap ton. As we all know, life is unexpected. Life decides just, to throw us a random curveball just when we decide to be doing good. It sucks. Honestly, I'm just gonna be real, it sucks. And anyone who's been through it knows that it sucks. However, when that thing happens, or when that catastrophic event happens, you're either gonna do one of 2 things. You're either gonna, 1, let the catastrophic event keep going and end up costing you more money in the long run, or 2, you're gonna run to a credit card and having to borrow money and then be in debt and not know how to pay it back. An emergency fund helps you avoid those. Now, a decent emergency fund for someone in college working part-time is anywhere from $500 to $1,000. Now, if you can go more than that, and hey, save more than that. But try to stick to that at least $500. That way, it's at least to cover, a broken coffee maker or, a bad alternator, something like that. So number 5 is start establishing credit. Now, I know if Dave Ramsey's watching this, he's probably gonna either hit the dislike button right away, click away, or possibly even have a heart attack. Let me just get something straight here. Despite what Dave Ramsey says, despite what your parents might have said, despite of what your, broke cousin who only shows up at Thanksgiving because of the free food says, credit is not a bad thing. Being irresponsible with credit is bad. That is the only bad thing about credit. Now, I'm gonna link a couple of my favorite beginner credit cards in the link in the description. I know Chase has a couple of them for college students, as well as the Discover It Secure credit card. So I'll link to those in the description and I'll go into how those work. It is very important to establish credit so that way 10, 15 years down the road, you're able to not pay super high interest rates or even cash on big purchases such as a house, for example. Especially if you go to a 4-year university and graduate with tons of student loans, that's also gonna make a significant impact on your credit score. The best thing to do right now is to start establishing credit little by little, so then by the time you graduate, your credit score doesn't take a significant hit with the student loans that you have. A good way to build credit while you're in college, or to build credit safely, is to either get the Chase student credit card or the Discover It secured credit card. And if you drive, only use it for gas. That way you're only spending money on things that you know you're gonna pay for in the future, such as groceries, such as insurance, such as, you know, coffee ingredients. Now in the future I will make some more videos on some topics I didn't necessarily have time to touch on, such as great paying jobs while you're in college, best places to grocery shop when you're on a tight budget, and how to eat clean and eat cheap at the same time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, Tony Simonelli. I post pretty much weekly, and make sure to follow me on all social media platforms. And yeah, thanks for watching.